that beautiful purple color, and like they said in the color purple, you know, to walk past a field of purple and not acknowledge it is a sin. So this is an opportunity again to have that beautiful color purple in your garden. But it's difficult to grow a traditional European lavender often in the States.
That's right.
So this has been created and specifically bred to grow here in American soil, which is why it is called the American Sensational Lavender. And we're offering this in a 3-piece collection. $25 or $29.98 is the price, excuse me. And now over 13,800 orders have been placed. More than 2/3 of the quantity that we brought in for this season has already sold. Free shipping and handling, and like the countrysides of Europe, your garden can look like this. Wait till you see.
So true, Jane. I love everything that you said.
My gosh.
That could be your backyard, for real. No joke. Here's the thing. All the lavender varieties that we know and love, they all come from France or England. Beautiful places, but you know what? Their weather, way different than ours.
Right.
Their soil, completely different. Their humidity, again, totally different. So those plants, those European varieties of lavender, they can't hack it here. And that's why every gardener seems to have a really hard time successfully growing lavender. Our friend here in Pennsylvania, actually at Peachtree Farms, just an hour away from QVC Studios, he set out to breed the world's best and first American lavender. Sounds like an oxymoron, but it's true. He took the best qualities from all those European varieties, made them much hardier, and honestly, like just a bigger, better built lavender. And now you can have success with ease in the American garden. And I love these. These have a high oil content. That means strong fragrance. They are tough as nails. They can handle winters down to -20. They can handle the extreme heat,
and this
drought.
is the plant that brings the pollinators in.
Yes.
If you want to see, sometimes your plant almost seems like it's alive because of the pollinators that are inside.
So true.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, I raise bees.
Do you?
In
I
Indiana.
didn't know that.
And I planted 2 years ago 100 of these.
Did you?
Yeah,
Good
because
for
I have
you.
a couple acres.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so I planted them in rows. And you know what? My bees are over them all the
I'm
time.
sure.
It's so wonderful. I have a mini lavender field in my own backyard, and
That's
it's these
cool.
varieties.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We all love lavender. It's got that relaxing scent. People love to cook with it. If you're crafty, there's a lot you can do. You can't grow the traditional varieties anymore. They just don't work. So what we got here, yes, thanks for holding these up. 3 healthy, vernalized, American-bred lavender plants. Vernalized means they've gone through their first winter already. They're ready to grow for you, and you get a little freebie. This is actually a patented rattan basket.
Oh, that's cool. A little sachet.
You can fill this with your own homegrown lavender, hang that in your car, put this in your sock drawer or your closet. The nice thing about lavender, it repels moths, ticks, ants, silverfish, all these bugs we don't like, but it brings in the pollinators,
it brings
like
the
you
pollinators.
said.
It does. I have an area in my yard with lavender, and honestly, the bush almost looks like it's alive because it's got so many pollinators. So when you cut them, and we encourage you to do so, then you dry them, and then you can make little lavender sachets like you just showed us.
Do you do that with yours? Do you ever cut your
I
own
have
lavender?
done that, yeah.
Right? So yeah, you're going to dry these upside down. Now here's the trick. You're going to cut these once in midsummer. When you do that, your flowers aren't done. Then they're going to start growing more flowers, and you're going to have a second flush. You're going to have flowers for about 5 months with these.
Isn't that great?
But once you dry these, then, and if you want to join me, you can.
Sure.
But we've got these bundles here. What I love to do, aside from just keeping them as permanent bundles or giving them away, is just really gently coax all the lavender off. Now, it's so fun here because first and foremost, you get hit with a wave of lavender fragrance.
Is amazing. Like you said, these have a lot of oil in them, so that's where the fragrance comes from.
So now all of this, so you're filling your little basket. Maybe you have little bags that you like to fill up too here and give those away as gifts. For me, I bring this into the kitchen. I cook with lavender. There you go. That's going to smell
Isn't
awesome
that great?
forever.
I love this. And again, there's so much joy in the color when you see it. It's and talk to us about, that's exactly how we have it. Talk to us about where you put it.
These are your mid-sized garden plants. That means they're going to get around 2.5 feet tall and wide. They're not the first row. They're definitely a second row there. But I love these. These are hefty lavender plants. They're not babies. This flower comparison here on the right, the one on the left, that is what you're looking at, the sensational. The one on the right is those traditional French or English. So these are bigger, fuller flowers.
Meant to be grown
Meant to be grown here. Here you go as a walkway. I've counted before, it's about 6 plants.
Okay.
So think about 2 or more collections. But what I love about this is they're coated in flowers. You're going to have baskets like, I mean, that's going to be your reality from this collection right there. Think of all the wonderful things you can do. Here's the thing, lavender is the Swiss Army knife of herbs because it's so useful.
It does everything.
In the ground, in the home, around your other vegetables that you're growing.
My director said lavender lemon drop martini.
There you go. That's actually what my Uncle Eric probably drinks every night.
He's not here to defend himself, but in the nicest way. Look at that beautiful field of beautiful, beautiful color. And again, wherever you put this, this is going to kind of trail. It just creates almost like a half circle.
Yeah, or like a halo of this lavender. And we saw it in a container. You can do that. Here's in a mixed bed. You know, you could do a mass planting, you could do mixed bed, you could do rows, but basically you're going to have unlimited flowers from this. It's so fun.
How am I gonna, like, if I'm gonna do a big row,
I would
much
space these 2 feet apart. Or if you want to do a mass planting, you can kind of do it wild and kind of mix and match. I do want to show it as a mixed container bed too. My sister's got the red hot pokers here. These have the same exact sun requirement.
That is right.
And water. And you can see how that red and orange with the lavender, it's amazing.
That's a good combo.
Pollinator paradise right
Hold it
there.
up a little bit higher though.
Yes,
so
sir.
we've got a... Okay, so we've got
right.
2 sun-loving plants that can handle the drought, that are both, you know, what you said, my grandpa said, too dumb to die, and they're long-lived perennials in the garden.
Too dumb to die. I wanted to let you know that the information for those was on the screen. Can you pop that up one more time for us? There it is. So that's the red hot poker flowers with the bare roots that we were talking about earlier. Will we have time to give you all another look at those? Because they were really popular in our show. They're stunning, but that combination I love. And I do love the silver foliage that you get with lavender.
And thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah.
This is evergreen. That means in the winter, they don't die back. What I love about that is you always have something to look at. And the foliage is actually very fragrant too.
Yeah, it is.
You can pick that foliage. I'll pick the soft buds and then I'll put that on top of pizza.
That's like where, and that's where the oils kind of come from initially. So continuing the process, I mean, there's just something that I think everybody loves about lavender, the fragrance, the color. You can get 3 pieces of the American Sensational. They were designed and created, bred specifically to grow here in the States. Alrighty.